Hi, welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for a while. Busy year, with school and all that. But I'm gonna start today by talking about, can anybody challenge Liverpool or City next season? This summer, both City and Liverpool made some big moves. City signed Erling Haaland. They're looking to make a bid for Cucurella from Brighton, and they're looking to make a bid for Calvin Phillips. They're looking to strengthen their squad. I think Pep really, really wants to win that Champions League, but he knows that the Premier League isn't going to be super easy. But they've they've won us the last couple of years, and they're looking really, really strong at the moment. And so are Liverpool. Look, they came up short. They had a great run at the end of the season. They're losing Mane this summer, which is a big loss. He's going to Bayern. I think they agreed to deal for like 35 million. But they brought in Darwin Nunes, who's a. I watched him in the Champions League in the two quarterfinals. He scored on both legs. He's a very good finisher. Especially in that first leg, he didn't even look up. He scored a goal. Like, he just trusts his instincts so much. I think he'll do quite well at Liverpool. And anyway, they do make good signings. They're not like Man United or Chelsea, the way that this hope and pray that signing does well. But anyway, Darwin Nunes, 85 million, good price. Like, it's a record fee for Liverpool, but in today's market, like 85 million, that's not really that much compared to signings like recently, like compared to like Barcelona, Real Madrid, or even City or Chelsea. So I think he's gonna do well. I think he's a good player as well. And they signed Calvin Ramsey from Aberdeen. I think it was around 20 million. I think he's just gonna be a backup right back for Trent. He wasn't that injury prone last season, but it's just in case, just in case. He plays a lot of matches though, so I think it would be good to get a backup. But anyway, what I'm going to be talking about is, can anybody challenge them? So I'm going to be looking at the top five, which is third, fourth, and fifth. So that is Chelsea, Tottenham, and Arsenal. So obviously I'm going to start off with my team, Chelsea. To be honest, next season, from this moment, I don't see us challenging for a title because we need to make a lot of transfers in the summer. We need to rebuild our defence. We are losing Rudiger, Christensen, Alonso, possibly Aspilicueta. So we need to rebuild our defence, and we have the whole Lukaku situation, which is like, to be honest, I just want him out the door. And maybe we would have to get a striker, or will we do the season with Havertz up front, or maybe bring back Broya on loan. So it's interesting situation. To be honest, at the moment I don't see us challenging, but you never know with the course of the season. But I felt like last season and like the season before that, we're good in cup competition, like the one off game. But I don't think we're very like consistent in league games, like win every single game in a row. I think we're very good in the one off game, but it's just developing that consistency, which can be difficult. So it's going to be difficult for Chelsea, but we'll see. Hopefully, anyway. I hope to see Chelsea in a title fight, but we'll see. Next is Spurs, who I think. It's Spurs, first of all. But I think they could be quite dangerous. I think they'll definitely challenge Chelsea next season for that third spot, if we are going for that third spot. But Conte has really turned them around. He's a brilliant manager. He really does get the best out of players, even though he is tough and his training sessions seem to be really intense. He does get the best out of players. They made some very good signings with Basuma. I think that was about 25 million, and Perisic on a free, which are two very good signings. I think they're looking for a striker in Lautaro Martinez, which would be a good signing, but I don't think Inter are gonna let him go for cheap. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Spurs could be really dangerous next season. If Conte does get them in the right shape and the players on form, they could be dangerous, obviously with Son and Kane up front. But I just feel like their defence they need another centre back, and need another very good centre back, because I think their defence, there is a weakness there. I think it's quite weak in that area. Next is Arsenal. To be honest, I see Arsenal getting fifth. To be honest, I think the top four. I'd be surprised if it changes. Um, I think Arsenal are doing very, very well for the team that they have. Like they have a young squad that can improve a lot, but I think that they need a couple of more years to improve, and they need a couple of more players. They signed Vieira there today from Porto. I think it was around 35 million, something about that. I haven't seen him play at all, so I have no preference of him, and I, I hope he does well for Arsenal's sake, just as like a football fan, because I feel like Arsenal have been through like tough times in the past couple of years, and I think if they just get consistently doing well every season, I think they could be in that top four race, and maybe in like say 5 years or 6 years they could be in the title race. But at the moment, I don't see them getting anywhere close. I wasn't going to really talk about Man United because I feel like they need to rebuild. They need to get used to Ten Hag's tactics, and I we don't know what to expect from Ten Hag because like managing an Ajax, like you're nearly gonna win the league every year. So we don't know what to expect from Ten Hag, even though we did get Ajax to a semi final of the Champions League. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, let me hear what you think about who do you think's gonna challenge City or Liverpool, and who do you think's gonna be in the top four next season? Smash the like and subscribe, please.